Greetings, everyone. Happy spring. Happy Rosicrucian New Year. Each year, the cosmic rhythm brings us to a sacred point of balance known as the Spring Equinox. This occurred today, when day and night stand in perfect equilibrium across Earth. For a brief moment, the forces of light and darkness appear to pause in harmony. Neither dominates and neither retreats. In this balance, we find a profound mystical lesson. The equinox is not only an astronomical event, it is a symbol of the inner equilibrium every seeker must cultivate on the path of illumination. Just as Earth moves into a new season of growth and flowering, we too are invited to awaken the dormant seeds within our consciousness. We will reflect on three ideas: the cosmic symbolism of the equinox, the inner rebirth of the soul, and we'll practice a meditation to attune ourselves with the renewing forces of spring. In the Rosicrucian tradition, we understand that humanity lives within a living universe governed by harmonious laws. The movements of celestial bodies are not merely mechanical. They reflect the unfolding of universal intelligence. The equinox marks the moment when the sun crosses the celestial equator, distributing light equally across the planet. Mystically speaking, this symbolizes the balance between opposing forces: light and darkness, activity and rest, spirit and matter, consciousness and the subconscious. The ancient mystery schools often taught that spiritual growth requires balance. Too much activity without reflection leads to exhaustion. Too much contemplation without action leads to stagnation. The equinox reminds us that the path of wisdom lies in the harmonious union of both. Just as the sun now begins its ascent in the northern hemisphere, light gradually increases each day, so the light of consciousness may rise within us if we prepare ourselves. Spring is a season when nature awakens from its winter sleep. Hidden beneath the soil during the cold months were seeds, apparently lifeless, yet silently preparing for a new life. When warmth and light return, the seed responds. It breaks open and begins its journey upward. This natural process mirrors the spiritual journey of the soul. Within each of us lies a seed of divine potential. Sometimes the seed remains dormant beneath the weight of habits, doubts, fears, and distractions. But the cycles of nature remind us that nothing living remains dormant forever. When the conditions are right, when sincerity, aspiration, and inner stillness unite, the seed awakens. The Rosicrucian path is not about forcing transformation. It is about creating the conditions in which transformation usually occurs. Just as the gardener prepares soil, light, and water, the mystic prepares the mind and heart. Through reflection, study, meditation, and service to humanity. At the spring equinox, we symbolically plant the seeds of intention for the coming year. What qualities do we wish to cultivate? Greater wisdom, compassion, inner peace, creative inspiration, service to others. The equinox invites us to renew our commitment to the unfolding of our higher self. Rosicrucian teachings emphasize that human consciousness is subtly connected with cosmic rhythms. Just as our bodies and tides respond to the moon, our psychological and spiritual states are influenced by the greater harmonies of nature. When we consciously attune ourselves to these rhythms, meditation becomes deeper and more powerful. The equinox represents a moment when cosmic energies of equilibrium and renewal are easily accessible. Many traditions throughout history recognized this sacred moment. Temples were aligned to the rising sun on the equinox. Ceremonies of renewal were performed. Initiates were reminded that spiritual progress unfolds through cycles of growth, rest, and transformation. Today, we join in this timeless current of seekers who pause at the threshold of spring to reflect and realign. We will now enter a brief meditation to harmonize ourselves with the renewing forces of the equinox. Please sit comfortably with your spine relaxed and straight. Allow your hands to rest gently in your lap. Please close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Pause briefly, and then exhale slowly through the mouth. Again, inhale gently. And release the breath. Allow your body to become relaxed. Allow your mind to become calm. Again, breathe in through your nose and a long exhalation through your mouth. Now, imagine that you are standing in a quiet natural landscape at dawn. The horizon is softly illuminated. Before you stretches a vast field that has just emerged from winter. The air is cool and still. Above you, the sky is balanced between night and day. In this moment, you sense the perfect equilibrium of nature. Now imagine the sun slowly rising on the horizon. Its light spreads gently across the landscape. As the sunlight touches Earth, warmth begins to awaken life beneath the soil. Seeds long hidden begin to stir. Now imagine that within your own heart there is also a seed of luminous potential. This seed represents your highest ideals, your wisdom, and your divine nature. With each breath, imagine the light of the rising sun shining into your heart. The light warms the seed within. It begins to awaken. Silently reflect. What qualities do I wish to cultivate in the coming cycle of life? Perhaps peace, compassion, perhaps clarity or courage. Imagine these qualities as green shoots emerging from the seed within your heart. They grow stronger with each breath. Feel gratitude for the opportunity to grow, learn, and serve. Now imagine the sunlight expanding around you, filling the entire field. Earth is alive again. Birds begin to sing. Life is returning everywhere. Recognize that you are part of this vast living harmony. You are connected to Earth, connected to humanity, connected to the cosmic intelligence that guides all evolution. Rest quietly in this awareness for a few moments. Now gently bring your attention back to the rhythm of your breathing. Take a slow, deep breath. And when you feel ready, exhale and open your eyes. At the spring equinox, we are reminded that balance leads to renewal. When our thoughts are balanced with our emotions, when our inner life is balanced with our outer actions, when contemplation is balanced with service, Then the inner seed of illumination grows naturally. The Rosicrucian path encourages us to become conscious participants in the evolution of humanity. Just as spring transforms Earth gradually, spiritual transformation unfolds step by step. Small daily efforts accumulate. Quiet acts of kindness ripple outward. Moments of reflection deepen our understanding. And gradually the light within us becomes stronger. As we move forward from this equinox into the months of spring and summer, may we remember the symbolism of this sacred moment. The universe continually offers opportunities for renewal. Each day we may choose to cultivate harmony within ourselves. Each day we can contribute to the harmony of the world. May the balance of the equinox inspire us to walk the Rosicrucian path with renewed dedication, wisdom, and compassion. And may the light of inner illumination continue to rise within us, just as the sun now rises higher in the sky. Peace profound to you all.